Here we go. Thilo Turtman leads them away. He had just a bit too many mechanical issues to really contend. He was down in 12th after 4 rounds. There's still, remember, there is still potential for some of these guys to really jump up because it changes what drop scores they have. If you get a better result or something, you can then change what your drop scores are, because obviously you drop your 2 worst scores. But if you do log in some more laps, then that means you suddenly drop your worst scores. Suddenly your average looks a lot better. So, except for Dominic Greiner, who has got who's got perfect zeros across the board. Feels strange saying that, but he has got 3 perfect zeros. So even if he has another mare here, he can afford to drop 2 scores and still have a perfect record. But right now, as I say, the guys to watch are Bruno Coelho, Leo Arnold, Alexander Hagberg, and Dirk Wisniewski. Look at this from Coelho. Coelho going on the offensive straight away. Really going on the attack in the number 2, the orange and white car. And that's the number 3 car he's racing. That's Alexander Hagberg, so one of his rivals for that SuperPole spot. One of those positions in SuperPole. The wind is continuing to get up here. That'll be playing on the driver's concentration as well. Their focus has to be rock solid. And there's normally not much distracting them. I see a lot of a firecracker next to their head. But a sudden gust of wind could be enough. And Coelho, his super aggressive style. It looks spectacular. But I wonder if sometimes it just lets them down at crucial moments. But we follow Coelho's sliding number 2 orange and white car. He's really wringing the neck of it. And it seems to be paying off because early doors he is leading in this session, which is exactly what he needs. Dominic Greiner second. That's again all he needs to do. He's basically your top qualifier. He just needs to bring it home safely to absolutely guarantee that. Dot the I's and cross the T's. New fastest lap from Coelho at 25.332. We're not expecting lap record pace at this stage because of just how warm and how breezy the track is right now. These are non-ideal positions, non-ideal conditions really.
5, 8, 3, 9,
as
7, 1.
Coelho continues on his way, really grappling with the conditions, really grappling with the car, and looking like he's really enjoying himself out there despite the pressure that he's under. I'm just interested to see where the number 7 of Dirk Wisniewski is. Wisniewski is not running well at all. He's just come through the start-finish area now. There he is. There's Dirk Wisniewski. A new fastest lap from Simon Kurzbuch, who we know is pretty much in SuperPole now, so he's pretty much tuning his 1 lap speed to be the best it can be. But bearing in mind there will be a break or so between this qualifying session and then SuperPole. So the track will change drastically between them. We heard that in the session out in Ettlingham. We watch Wisniewski's car come round, and Wisniewski is really not putting in much of an effort here. He's going out with a whimper. And what might be interesting to watch, in fact, is there's Timu Lainu's car going through the first few hairpins up towards the bus stop chicane, and just behind him, or was behind him, was Coelho. So that says a lot when Lainu is getting passed by Coelho. Coelho is really putting in a clinic here. This is rocket speed driving, and he's doing everything he can to try and get into that SuperPole session. This is the best he can do. This is all he can do. And the way he's going, he looks like he might just sneak in there at the last. He's 6th right now going in. He's comfortably ahead of Wisniewski and Leo Arnold. And in fact, has there been an issue for Timu Lainu? Actually, no, Lainu's car is just behind him, so that car's fine. They're just not coming across the start-finish loop there. This is such a close group. Literally all of these drivers are on to do 12 laps at the very least here. The breeze is really kicking up here. This is starting to get pretty hefty here. And I wonder if this is the sort of breeze that will start affecting concentration up on the driver's stand and handling down on the track. Because certainly these gusts of wind, we've not seen anything like it so far this week. We've seen some breeze, but not quite these violent gusts yet. Continue to watch Timu Lainu's bright orange car. Where is our other contender? Leo Arnold still right at the back of proceedings. Wisniewski's 6th. So it looks like it's going to be between Bruno Coelho and Alexander Hagberg as to who goes through here. Where is Hagberg's car? And on the track. Alex Hagberg, his number 3 car. Bright green number 3 car. It's just a few cars back from these guys. That's Turtman following, so. And there's a car off on the back straight. Who's that? That's off. He's upside down on the back straight, so it's a big wipeout for whoever it was. I think that might be the number 8 of Leo Arnold. It is. That was Leo Arnold. So his hopes of a SuperPole maybe going up in smoke there with that incident.
2, 5.
As we come around and we follow the number 3 of Alex Hagberg. Found Hagberg. He continues to run. And cars stopping then. So they've finished. They've completed. And cheers and elation down in the pit lane as results come in. And these guys know whether or not they'll have qualified into SuperPole. We know that Dominic Greiner was pretty much there as top qualifier. But what we're now finishing and what we're now finding out is who makes it through into that SuperPole session later on. Reactions from the drivers. A lot of poker faces up there. They've got to make sure they know where they're at.
Just
right
a quick
now.
interview with Alexander Hagberg. Alex, how's it going?
A little bit off the pace in these qualifying rounds. Been struggling a bit with the setup of the car, so we'll still have to find something for the finals.
I don't know right now if you've made the SuperPole or not. Have you worked it out?
I think it's going to be harder because I only finished 4th in that round, so we'll see. I mean,
What would your approach be if you were in that? I mean, it's a new thing for EFRA, isn't it?
we did it at the warm-up race, and it was a lot of fun to do it. So I hope it will put on a great show for all the public.
Cool. Thank you very much, Alex. Best of luck.